50 years, there have on. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Sun Devils' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get first crack at it today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy.
Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Let's take a minute. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won, that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
So really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. Sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Using the quick game. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it up for 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. Punch it out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants it all. It'll be 3rd down. Well, the Big Ten has its geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
To do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just the ball is near him for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Michigan offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up, run over them football. That last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
For some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Barry. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with getting after him.
Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Hurtado. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Wolverines will punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Punt is on its way. That's down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play fake. Quick strike complete. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Sun Devils will snap it on first and 10. Handoff. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's an All-American caliber player. Against the run, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that's your great man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, in long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the 5. Back to throw, it's Barry. Finds his man, it's Kamara. He stopped him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a... Got it in the middle. It's yard line, and then
these slot receivers, they're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Wants to throw it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down. What it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Barry. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know...
There he goes! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Barry. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Return goes out of bounds.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Barry. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He might want another play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires complete on the crosser. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The screen, he can go, turning it on. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field, stringing first downs together.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Lockwood. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Sun Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll immediately call timeout. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And holding on to a first half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, in the offense making its way onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football arm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Working that left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you can tell it's great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Michigan offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's piled up 87 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Barry. Looking to buy time. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
On target. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. Smashes through the tackle. And perhaps a touchdown. As he gets him down at the 37. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Firing to the right, complete. Quick spin on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan. Get that offense rolling again. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Dropping back, it's Barry. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what...
Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. To the air on second down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Sun Devils! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it early in this.
There he goes! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. To the air, it's Barry. Got his man quickly. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick release on the RPO. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And it's no good, he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Back to pass, it's Barry. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Second down, he'll throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to run. Oh, look out, the ball's free. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They're working that left side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Looking for a man. It's Barry. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. And we don't always see this. They're up by 24 over Navy. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Ready, set. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Barry. Got the quick pass.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Going right to work up top. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Sun Devils are flying down the field.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Got a man. It's Lockwood. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Second down coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They just keep firing. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And the Wolverines inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. The give to the back. Find some fresh air. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, take on the 15th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns will get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Now, you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So an early preseason test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
The Longhorns keep the football on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Field goal. The kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today, going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Furtado. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for some space. It's Blue. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrell Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Wolverines line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Penn. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short game on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Down the middle, it's Penn. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs. It's Blue. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught over the middle. It's Penn. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Blue. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. No running. Handed off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end of this first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave him back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. And they get something going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On the ground, it's Blue. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
But quickly, they make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Texas 17, Michigan 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Fighting off the defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Cannot connect. Incomplete. Now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's caught. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They keep him off balance with a run. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They test the middle. Stop. That one goes nowhere.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fair catch made at the 20. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Lane. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back of the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it in the open. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hurtado. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Lane. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Fresh center down to the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Penn. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Penn. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
So the defender's jump causes the offense to move. It'll cost the defense 5 yards. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Blue. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense really clicking.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Now the try here for the extra point. Knocks through the PAT, so the lead is 28-27. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Lane. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Penn. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
He'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
First down for the offense.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. Movement here from the tight end. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The junior
Don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. This defensive coordinator and this quarterback, by changing some things up, he's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
on 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's caught across the middle. And they convert on 36. Now. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Buck, the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offense leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Things trying to get going now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. Hit as he released it. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Number 16 on to punt it away.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down after a short gain there. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's running out of time here. That pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 45. Who's in the clear? Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Penn. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Yeah, I like the run play here in offense. Point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first. Bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere to a possible play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely no for the offense.
Back looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play down the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, whole scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Penn. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up.
I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. He hands it to the back. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan 49, Texas 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defense haul on the ball and bat it away.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same count. Short and trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
This receiver, that's enough for the 1st down. And the runner's bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back to short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lane. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The pocket breaking down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. Time winding down. This offense trying to bleed out the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and a handoff. They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're cleared today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me, they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with a team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
Wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College